Hello everybody. So today I'm gonna talk to you about another stock. So in the past 2 days I've been doing some research on which stock I should buy, and I come across a very interesting trend that three CEO say that their company could or inspired to become a $1 trillion company. Right now, those three companies' market cap is less than 15 billion, around 10 to 15 billion. So if those companies really become a $1 trillion company, it's probably like 100-bagger stock. Okay, so right now I found three CEO have said that they're inspired to. They could be a $1 trillion company. The first one is Sofi. Second one, Sofi is like they do like finance. You can refinance get a mortgage for your house, get finance for your personal loan, student loan, finance, invest, credit card, like everything like that. It's kind of like the Amazon of finance. Okay, could SoFi have a possibility of becoming a $1 trillion company? Is the addressable market big enough for SoFi? Yes. Second company is Peloton. So as you know, Peloton is like selling you a subscription bike and or treadmill. And could Peloton, the CEO also said that Peloton could become a $1 trillion company. Is the addressable market big enough for them to become a $1 trillion company? In my opinion, yes. The third company is DraftKings. The CEO, also said that his company could become a $1 trillion company. DraftKings is like a sport betting, so the addressable market is also very big. So they also have a chance to become a $1 trillion company. And so right now I'm still doing research on the other two, like Peloton and DraftKings. So in this video, we're just gonna talk about SoFi. And this is a very interesting company because they are doing so many things. It's like they are jack of all trades, master of none. But they are executing amazingly well. And for that reason, I'm going to put $300 on this stock right now. Right now, I only have around $87. Yeah, $80 on SoFi right now. On Monday, when the stock opens tomorrow, I gotta put 200 more on this stock. Right now, I am kind of debating because right now the stock market have dropped a lot, and my I don't have a lot of cash left, so I'm debating if I should buy more Robinhood, which I am still doing research on, or SoFi. Robinhood have a lot more users. SoFi's users are 2.8 million, and Robinhood 20 million registered users. So anyway, also I want to give a disclosure. I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research. I could be 100% wrong. So let's talk about SoFi. Okay, SoFi is more like their business model is very diversified, and it's pretty safe. I don't think like a competitor can kill SoFi because there are so many business under one bill, which make a lot of sense. As you know that, let's talk about the first thing, advertisement. As you know that SoFi bought the naming right for the SoFi Studio in California, and it cost them about $30 million a year for the naming right of that studio. Okay, and let's go over like February this year, 2022, they'll have the Super Bowl in the studio. Millions of people watch it. Okay, so I think it's a pretty good deal for $30 million a year, and you get a lot of eyeballs. When more people watched like the name, like does like I try to get my thought straight. Okay, like when they bought the naming right for the NFL SoFi Studio, they will associate the brand SoFi with NFL. A lot of people trust NFL. They'll associate that name with SoFi. So I think it's a pretty good deal. And you will get a lot of eyeballs. So they did a 20-year deal for the naming right of that stadium. 1 year about 30 million, 20 year about 600 million dollars. So they will have college football playoff on that stadium January 2023. So and again February 13th, Super Bowl, they will playing there, millions eyeball, and that studio will also hold the 2028 Summer Olympic. Again, millions of eyeball will see that SoFi name when they buy the ticket, when they stream the games on TV. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to get it off. Excellent deal and great job. Okay, I also want to talk about the CEO. The CEO is like very smart, and he went to like West Point, and he used to be like I think the chief financial officer for NFL and chief product officer for Twitter or something. I could got that wrong, but please do double check that for me. And also, like the CEO is buying his own stock. He's not selling the stock because he think the company could worth $1 trillion in the future. So we're just gonna put a little bit of money on it. So please don't copy me. Like put a life saving on this stock right now. So we're just gonna wait and see on how well the CEO can execute. That some viewers just put like a little bit like also put like some pocket change, $20 and keep an eye out on this stock as well. So you can do that as well. It's a pretty good idea. Just put a little bit of money. So again, I'm not a financial advisor. So the CEO is been buying at $13, $14. He owns about 2.4 million shares of 2.4 million shares of stock in this company, and he been putting like $300,000 or $400,000 2021 on August, buying up his own stock. So that's always a good sign. So SoFi's business model is very diversified. It's like buying cash app, rocket companies, and banks that personal loans, and what else? And credit card companies, all four of it, combine it into one. Okay, so they just started last 2 years ago, Q1 2019. They just started home loan origination. So they started with like on Q1 they only did like 12 or $13 million on home loan origination. And most recent quarter on Q3 2021, they did like almost $800 million on origination. And they also do personal loan origination. So then between 2019 and 2021, they have doubled that amount. So from 800 million to 1.6 billion origination. So they originate. What that means is that when a like a user that borrow money from SoFi, like $30,000, that will count as $30,000 on origination, and they take a fee, like a 5% cut of that 30,000. I still need to do more research on how they. I'm like 80 or 70% sure that they sold a loan to banks, so they can just keep the origination fee. But I'm not 100% sure if they sold it or keep it on balance sheet. If they keep it on balance sheet, it doesn't make a lot of sense because home mortgage origination is cash heavy, so you will not have enough cash to fund all of the origination. So they're better off, and 80% sure they just sell it to third bank, or they do a hybrid model. I'm not really sure which one they did because I need to do more time research on that, but I'm not too worried about it if they keep it on balance sheet. If they really want to grow their home origination to $20 billion origination or something, they have to sell it out, because so that's the only way to grow. If they keep it on balance sheet, there's no way they can grow. So that's I'm not too worried about that. And student loan, because the student loan forbearance, a lot of I think there's like 40 million adults in America have student loans, and right now student loan forbearance, a lot of people don't have to pay, so there's not a lot of refinance. And SoFi started off as student loan financing company. So in 2019 they did around Q1 2019 1.3 billion. Recent quarter Q2 2021 almost a billion. So it's a huge drop. It's because nobody is on forbearance. Nobody is paying. And another thing I like about this company, they are doing a lot, like I say, and they are offering stock trading. And the CEO, Anthony Noto, I'll say that they are going to offer option trading. So that's really good. So they are expanding into multiple products. What I like about SoFi is they are having a flywheel effect. You can think about it. They pay $30 million a year for the studio right to advertise SoFi. Like Rocket Company pays probably did 20 million on advertisement, and you just want if you pay so much money to get one customer, and Rocket Company only make money from loan origination. That's it. Okay, what SoFi did is very supportive, and they're doing the right thing. They spend they said $200 or $300 to get a customer. They can make money from that customer from so many products: personal loans, home mortgage, student loans, investing, credit card points, credit score, or other things that they are doing. So they have multiple ways to make money from one customer, compared to Rocket companies. They only have one way to make money from that customer, which is loan origination. If that compared to Rocket company, if that customer don't want to originate loans, don't want to buy a house, you make $0 from that customer. But when SoFi gets a customer, if they want, if the customer don't want to buy the house anymore, they can still open an investing account with the company, and they still make money. Or they can open a credit card. They get the credit card gets 2% cash back, which is really good, really good. So that's why I like it, the company. And the only reason I'm not putting a lot of money on this stock is they they don't have a lot of members. Okay. Oh, they also have another interesting business is called Galileo uh, accounts. Is basically uh, like Leo banks like Chim can use their service to offer customers like credit cards or banking accounts. Right now they have 89 million accounts under Galileo. They bought that company for like $1 billion. And I'm not really understanding how they're gonna make money on that Galileo company. Um, so that is just like a dark horse. I need to do more research on because they are doing like so many stuff, and I need to research individual stuff. So that's why it's taking me so long to do research, and I still need to do more research on a couple of things on this um, company. So 89 million accounts is a lot. The only question I don't get is how many. I've been trying to find the numbers, but I cannot find it. How much they can make per account per customer from Galileo. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, but here we. That's how you guess I have pronounce it. So please subscribe or like if you want to, so I can like in the future I probably make an update on what does Galileo do and how they make money. Right now it is not, they probably only doing like $200 million per year, and how much they can grow that revenue per customer from Galileo accounts. They have 89 million. That's a lot. So that's kind of like a dark horse from Sofi. So you can also do more research on that as well. So that even though they have doubled their membership, their customers from almost double from 2020 from Q3 2020 from 1.5 million customers to 2.9 million customers from comparing from Q3 2021. So that's a lot. That's pretty good growth, but they still only have 3 million, almost 3 million customers. So that's a lot, not a lot. Like most other banks, like I say, Robinhood, they have 20 million registered user. Money Lion, and which I also doing research on, they have like 9 million, 8 million, or 8 million registered users, or also they also have around 3 million active account. So and they don't have a lot of members. Their strategy of adding members is pretty good as well. So they just if you refer a customer to Sofi account, you will get like $50. Or if you refer a customer, if you refer your friend to get a home mortgage or personal loan, you will get like 200 or 300. So that's a pretty good strategy, because to acquire a company will cost like a couple $100 as well. Why not just pay the customer to help you get a customer? So I like that strategy as well. So overall, there isn't much worry that I see from this company. It's just that the customers is not, they don't have much of a customer base, only 3 million. Like if they can grow to 5, and then like app downloads on Play Store, it's like the SoFi app, it's like ranking is very low. It's a lot lower than like Money Lion. Is Money Lion only have valuation right now of 1 billion, and their download have more. They have more download rate than SoFi, and is like they don't have a lot of customers downloading their app. If the SoFi can rank #1 on Google App Store or Android App Store, I will consider buying more this stock as well. So that's basically in the future, maybe next year they can grow into like they can get like 5 million or 6 7 million customers to sign up. That on the SoFi app you can also send money to your friends on the app, and so they also need a SoFi account. So it's kind of like a Cash App competitor. So the minimum to send from peer to peer, so to your friend, only like at least you have to send $1. So that's basically it for that one. Uh, yeah, so that's basically what I research about this stock, and just gonna put like $200 or $300 on this company right now and see how it goes. And if I see if they can keep up the growth within 2 or 3 years, if they can grow like 50% within the CAGR growth for the next 5 years, definitely put more money on the stock. You can just subscribe and get a notification if I'll probably make a video about it. And you can also follow me on Twitter. I will try to post a tweet when I sell some stock or buy and sell a stock. When I buy a stock, I'll try to make a video about it. So yeah, so that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one.